Alright, this is Tucker Day, and I'm back with another Transformers review, and today I have Transformers Prime RID Beast Hunters Bumblebee. And first of all, let's take a quick look at the packaging. And it's our standard Beast Hunters packaging. We got a nice picture of Predaking all along this side, firing eagle shot crossbow, eagle shot bow. Nice picture of the guy over here on the corner. Got our tech specs on the back. We got our obligatory product shots. We got our bio. Pause if you want to read it. And that's pretty much it. Back to the figure. Now, as you can see, it's, well, I don't know if you can see this, but it is the standard RID Bumblebee mold. And I wasn't planning on getting this, but he's packaged in robot mode. And something he does in robot mode that was really, really cool made me think, yeah, I gotta get this guy. So now I have the full set of the Beast Hunters Series 1 Wave 1 release, which is kind of weird because it's been my first wave. I've collected all of them. But yeah, he's the Bumblebee figure with a whole bunch of added on molding. And for comparison, this is Hotshot, who is also of the Bumblebee mold. Now, I've modified mine a little bit to get rid of the head flap that I'll show off later on, and I've done some painting, but the physical characteristics are the same. And as you can see, up here on front, there's all this added armor plating. There's armor plating down the middle, the spikes on the front. Don't know if he can make this out, but the headlights are different. He's got these spikes on the front here, got these little spikes on the bottom. I mean, oh my goodness. From the side, he's got this rack here. He's all these armor plating going on. Heck, even the handles are spiked out now. From the back, he's got all these spikes here. He's got the double exhaust, all the fins. It's like, oh my goodness. So, put him off to the side. So, yeah, he is armored up. Now, they did get rid of the translucent windows, which I do kind of miss, but, I understand why they did that, The thing that does bug me, though, and let's bring Hotshot back in for a second, Hotshot's wheels are pinned on. RID Beast Hunter Bumblebees are clipped on, and it's nice that they got the molded-in brake drums. That's a nice little, trick right there, but still, I really do wish had been pinned on. Though this will make it easier for people doing repaints to get in there and repaint the inside. So, And these things can pop off, which is cool. And, like all other Bumblebees of recent, the doors do open, which there's a bunch of robot kibble inside, but, a bunch of robot junk inside. And from the bottom, yeah, you got your chest, you got your feet, your arms, your head, but it's a car. It's going to sit flat usually. So, and most of the Beast Hunter figures are doing this, where they got like this smoky, weird color thing going on, which I like this. But what's really messed up is that it's random, so no two figures are the same. So, if you don't want this, you don't know if you're going to get it. If you want a bigger one, you don't know if you're going to get that. And what sucks is that since he's packaged in robot mode, this part's his back, and you won't be able to tell what you're going to get until you open it up. So, that is kind of annoying. On to his accessories. He's got his standard two wrist blasters, which can peg together and mount on the front engine, which looks pretty cool. And if you want to, you can peg in the back now. So, I like that. But that back peg isn't for that. The back peg is for his eagle shot bow, which is this thing right here. And it folds out, and it's got some nice molded in gears and pistons and pegs and whatnot, and some nice molded in detail on the bottom. And pegs right on top. And it closes up nicely too. I like that. Now, as with all missile launching weapons, it comes with a missile. Now, one thing you gotta remember is when it's closed like this, you can't get the missile in. And if you force it, it'll open up. So you don't want to do that too much because you might damage it. But it shoots off pretty dang powerfully. Now, like I said, it does come with the one missile. But not only does it come with 1 missile, not only does it come with 2 missiles, but it comes with 6 missiles. Ay, 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 that's a lot of missiles. And the best part, though, is that if you wanted to, you can store every single missile on the car itself. Now, how many Transformers do we know of that come with missile launchers? Not only do they only come with 1 missile, but the only place to store it usually is in the gun itself. The packaging calls this a sports car mode, and I should have made the joke with Wheeljack, but I'm going to make it now. I wonder what Vin Diesel would do if this pulled up next to him on the street and challenged him to a street race. Yeah. Something I want to comment real quick is, it comes with his blasters, which is great. Why couldn't they do the same thing with the Beast Hunter Wheeljack and have him come with a set of swords? It's really annoying. So, on to transformation. Now, you don't have, this is the only weapon you need to remove to do the transformation, because this part folds underneath his head. You can leave everything else on there, but it does get in the way. Oh, real quick, I want to mention that if you wanted to, you could spin that around, and those can be like machine guns. I think that looks pretty cool. But, get back here. Let's go ahead and remove all the missiles and start the transformation. Now, transform them, you're going to open the doors if they will open. There we go. Yeah, those really aren't meant to be load-bearing structures. There we go. Open the doors. Then come back here and pop the trunk loose and fold that all the way down on this hinge right here. Let me adjust the camera real quick, because he's going to get tall. Now, unfold the legs. Unfold the feet. And now we have a walking car. Moving on. Bring the arms down like this. Now, this is an automorph gimmick that all the RID bumblebees have. Actually, no. That the Deluxe RID Bumblebee and what was his name? Hotshot have. And this one didn't work too well on the other ones, but here it kind of does work a lot better when the head doesn't get in the way. There we go. Unfortunately, this head spike kind of catches on things on the inside once in a while. And then you want to fold that part down, and we have Bumblebee in his robot mode. And it is really intimidating. Look, he's got spikes all over. He looks like an Aztec warrior. Now, I don't know if it's going to come across very well on camera, but this is why I had to pick him up. If you can look and you see his blue eyes there, they follow you as you turn his head. It's really creepy. I took apart the head, and his eyes are actually intentionally designed to do that. It's the trick you see with posters sometimes, where they have the poster here and then the false back and then the pegged eyeballs with the tips painted. That same trick there. And it is creepy. Yeah. And all his weapons, of course, store on him in this mode too. Gonna take his missiles and load them into his back wings. There we go. And his crossbow is store on his back if you wanted. Right there. But what you're supposed to do is either put it in the hand, or what I like to do, peg it in the same peg hole you would put his blasters. And, oh, take the other one and peg that in there. And he is loaded for a bear. He is just ready to tear some Predacons up. It's funny is that this head flap here that was actually complained a lot on the original RAD Bumblebee mold doesn't really bug me that much, because now it's like it's extra armor, and one thing I plan on doing is doing like that. So now it's like he's got head armor behind him to prevent a back attack or something, you know? That's pretty cool. Let's take the weapons off right now, because again, the way of articulation. He's got a swivel on his shoulder. He's got an in and out slider. The upper shoulder armor can move separately. He's got an upper arm swivel. He's got that faux ratchet. Don't know if you can hear that. No waist articulation, but that's mainly because of transformation. Look at that. Ball jointed hips, upper thigh swivel, a decent knee bend, and toe articulation. No, not toe articulation, ankle articulation. Stand. Now, I'm going to bring in Dark of the Moon Cyberfire Bumblebee for a comparison shot. Now, it really is a lot of similar transformation sequence, but the reason I'm bringing him in is, yeah, I've repainted him. He used to be all yellow on here. I like to redo it in red. But if you look at the head, the way those eyes pierce, he's called Cyberfire. He got nicknamed Psycho Bumblebee or Murder Bee because of those eyes. This was accidental. Hasbro accidentally made him look evil. Hasbro went out of their way to make him look evil. And, good on you, Hasbro, because it looks. And it's not really evil, but definitely pissed off looking. So, if anybody's interested, like I said, I customized my hot shot. I'll put some links. I'll put a link to it down below. And one last thing is that it would have been better if they had put more silver panels all over him. And I might get around to repainting him and adding some more paint detail and whatnot. So yeah, I'll post down below links to my hotshot custom pictures. And when I get around to repainting him, I'll post some links down below also. And as soon as I post pictures of my Murder Bee, I'll put links down below also. So, it's been Taco Day with a review of Transformers Prime. Oh, I forgot something. Little late than ever though, right? The instructions. With the nice picture of Bumblebee, a description of his weapon, really powerful sounding weapon, and there's the write-up. Pause it if you want to read it. So yeah, I'm sorry I waited till the end for that part. Alright, so like I said, Transformers Prime RAD Beasthunters Bumblebee, and thank you much for watching. Alright, this is a quick bit of a afterthought video, and I just wanted to point out something that I found interesting about the different robot modes. On the original RAD Bumblebee mode, this part back here, the roof of the car, has a hinge in it that folds under like that. Okay? And the Beasthunters one does not. No hinge. The only thing that I think is actually kind of interesting is all the molded in detail they got in there. You know, I was just fiddling around with this guy and starting to work on the new paint job, and I noticed that. Also, I went ahead and took his head apart. I figured I'd show this off now. You unscrew the back of the head, and which way was it? Oh, there we go. Whoa! And as you can see, his eyes are little painted stalks. Little painted blue stalks, and that's what pulls off the eye following trick. So, yeah, I'm just going to tack this on to the end of the review. And thanks for watching to the end, guys. Bye.